We worship you. We hail you, Most High. We hail you, let us dwell here, and we worship you. We hail you, Most High. Most High, God of heaven, you're the Most High, ruler of the earth. Oh, Most High, you're the King of nations. Ale, 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 ale. Ale, 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 you're the sovereign God, oh yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah, to God most high. Ale, 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 oh, to God most high. So your sovereignty endures, your sovereignty endures, your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Dominion and power, glory is you. Your sovereignty endures. Dominion and power, glory is you. Your sovereignty endures. We say your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Kings shall come and they will go. Powers will come and they will go. Even presidents will come and they will go. But you are the sovereign one. You are the sovereign one. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Oh, your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your kingdom has no end. 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 Hallelujah.
Well, in the book of Deuteronomy, the Lord says, it is He, the Lord, that will go before you. He will not forsake you. He will not fail you. And that's our consolation for this morning, on a Friday morning like this, taking you to the throne room of God and keeping you there so that your life will be sustained and you wait on the Lord to hear Him. Well, this is Wake Up Africa. My name is Koku Lumo.
And my name is Precious Biadala. You're welcome to Everything Amazing on a Friday. You know how we do, we get it easy, there's music there, and then we're going to have some news items and all of that, but there's also going to be lots of discussions. We're still in Black History Month, yeah. So everything beautiful you want to get on our socials, you want to like, share, you want to drop comments, so that we'll be glad to read them. And there's also going to be birthdays, yay, like we do, right?
Yes, indeed. And of course, our guests will come as well.
I know, right? Like, she literally just, you know, let me tell you something. So Coco is not easily moved in the spirit. So when somebody's singing, he's like, and then he starts to shake his leg like that's the Holy Spirit right there. Hallelujah, girl, you brought the Spirit.
Thank you very much. We're going to be having chit chat with our guests pretty soon. We'll get into her life and what she's about, what's new in her life. But of course, coming up later as well, we're dealing with African cinemas. And so Chris Atto will be joining us. Mr. Ivan Koshiga of YOLO, and of course, Things We Do for Love will join us as well. Later as well, there will be some talk. But of course, whether it's app, there's sports coming through, there's tech and trends, all of these and more is one packaged, is a full bouquet for you and your family, wherever you're going. You can also come across with us, all right? Come. With on the socials, Facebook, and of course, YouTube and Instagram, we're streaming live there. Let's now settle down and get you some weather updates, shall we?
Great. So the weather prophet is ready. Good morning, Mr. Solomon.
Good morning, the precious one.
It's good to have you, actually. So what's the weather looking like? Today's Friday. We're getting into the weekend. We want to know what's going to be happening here in Ghana and, if possible, any part of Africa, so that we're informed.
Thank you very much, the precious one. And let me first greet our church viewers and listeners of Dominion TV this morning. It's Friday, again, last day of the working week, February 7, 2025. We are looking at the weather for today and the rest of the weekend as we go into the weekend again. The Harmattan will relax today and the rest of the weekend. Therefore, apart from Sunday, where we will not experience any major rain activities, it will be partly cloudy and misty in the mornings over the southern half of the country, sunny across all sectors in the afternoon, with slight to moderate rain activities over a few places over the coastal belts and parts of the inland areas late afternoon into the evening, especially on Saturday, including places within Western South, Central, Greater Accra, Volta, Eastern, parts of Ashanti, and Western North on Saturday. Today we will have some rains, but it will be in few places within the coastal belt, and I say, or along the coastal belt. However, the transition in the northern sectors of the country will remain dry and hazy throughout the weekend, and today too it will remain dry and hazy. The state of the sea will remain rough today and the rest of the weekend. Temperatures will range from 26 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius along the coastal belt, 22 degrees Celsius to 36 degrees Celsius over the middle sectors, 21 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius over the transition belts, 22 degrees Celsius to 38 degrees Celsius over the northern sectors of the country. So the precious one, if you ask me, this is how the weather is expected to be for today and the rest of the weekend over the entire country and parts of West Africa. I will keep you updated with any changes for viewers and listeners to be aware. Thank you very much for listening to me.
All right, thank you so much, the weather prophet. So we know what's going to be happening. The weekend is going to be packed with lots of events. So you want to know what to wear. Lighter clothes will do, because the Harmattan is relaxing, but it's not fully gone. And then we should be expecting some showers of rain. So it's going to be showers of blessing, I think. Yeah, right? Okay, Coco, are you ready for some birthdays?
Yes, we are. How about we celebrate some of our friends?
So is that how you celebrate people? Like, you are too diplomatic. What's that? Like, we are. What's that? Anyway, let's celebrate birthday, shall we? It's somebody's birthday today, and we're excited to celebrate with you. Yeah?
Yes,
All right, so let's have the birthdays now.
It's your birthday. It's your day, one day out of 365. It's your day, one day out of 365. Happy birthday, ooh, to you. Happy birthday, yeah, to you. Happy birthday to you, birthday. It's your day, one day out of 365. It's your day, one day out of 365. Happy birthday. Ooh, to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. To you. Happy birthday to you. You got a happy birthday. Oh, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. It's your birthday. It's your day, one day out of 365. It's your day, one day.
Well, I know how pressure could mount on you if you're celebrating your birthday on Friday to want to organize a party. Please, don't be pressured. All you have to do is to just thank the Lord for it. The economy is hard, but we're celebrating with you. All of you mine is falling on Friday, so that's why I'm just warning people not to come. It is to be forewarned.
It's to be for coming to the party. What's that? You will do party, eh?
No, I won't do.
Why?
I'm thanking the Lord.
And is that okay? So that's free. What
Yes.
about that offering?
Who said it's free? It's not free. I'm going to give you an offering. Then
And that's it.
sit in your house and do it
You
virtually.
see, you think the economy is hard for? Probably it's only hard for you. If you were working in SIC or the MD, you'd have been chopping a lot of money by now.
Don't loud it.
I know.
People are louding it as if you were there, you'd have said, oh no, this is too much, cut it down for me.
It's forgotten country. That's how I'm going to say it.
Yeah, is he hypocrites in this country?
But I'm telling to you.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. And
like,
people started
are
doing
really enjoying it.
calculation already. Hey, and the nurses, allowance and salary is 2 times that of the clothing allowance. Sister,
tell
are you a
you.
CEO? Brother, are you a CEO?
Hey, Charlie. And I tell you, it's like the house helps 3,000. Someone CEO's salary. So it's okay to be a house help, but Charlie, you have to be a house help in a bougie place.
I will not have any problem with anyone taking such amount. What the challenge I'll have, however, is that you become a CEO of a place who probably the workplace must not make profit, but you have run at a loss.
I know,
Okay?
right?
So that will be very deadly for you. So the place is not supposed to make profit, but it has run at a loss. And we have seen it. Bank of Ghana is not supposed to be a profit-making place. But over the years, we have seen that it has run at a loss. So you cannot enjoy these things and then, that's my challenge. I don't care whether you are paid $1 million a month, but can you do your job and make sure that Ghanaians at least benefit from it? Well,
When I saw the figure, my heart.
oh no, how?
I said, Lord Jesus, there's my money.
That's fine.
There's my time.
That's fine. But well, let's get into Wake Up Buzz. Let's serve you with some headlines from the local scene here in Ghana and then extend it to international scene from news from across the world. This is Wake Up Buzz.
Oh, see, it just fell right in line. Local news. Former SIC MD demands enticing payout in salary and perks after contract termination. I've never seen a contract terminated with such luxury that comes with it. I mean, you're going to be paying till 2028, right?
No,
That's how it's supposed
the
to be.
extension, the contract states that it ends in 2028, right?
Yeah, but if it's terminated, that's why they use the word terminate, to kill it.
Yes.
To stop it.
Yes.
Yes.
And
So
she
why
says
we-
no, also because SIC is listed on the stock exchange, and so I mean there are nuances, but of course she's retrieved this the
That's even more dangerous. Normally, when they take stuff out of court, you don't hear the last of it.
Oh yeah, it means I've washed my hands. Sachet water and...
Anyway, we sachet water. Oh, Charlie.
Anyways, that's that. I'm sure we'll get into the space at some point, get some discussions on this if we have time.
Very necessary. Very, very necessary. Very, very, very necessary. Eesh. Right.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the picture that must be used. NIA boss hints at plans to link Ghana cards to Momo bank accounts and replace driver's licenses. We're sorry for applying the former boss of NIA. Yaya Koku has, I think, okay, probably in the, we'll try and see if we can do that in the show itself, but very, very enticing things he speaks about that is going to be done, and I think that if we can do that, we'll get it there. So probably I'll share with our viewers during the news review segment.
Okay, that would be great. 2 SHS students in court for sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl. What is happening? What's happening to us? What's happening to our students? What's this whole vandalizing and sexual abuse? And I really don't get it, Coco. What's happening to our moral fiber? Who is eating it up?
We've all eating it up. First, we are not praying enough.
Are you sure?
I'm coming. Oh, we are not praying enough. You, the prayers that your mother prayed, have you prayed half?
It's true.
Don't go there, please. Let's not talk about that.
No, secondly, but my point is that.
Secondly, also, we are not staying with the kids enough. We're running around. Third is the measures that must keep them in check have been taken out, and so the corporal punishments, the issues of teachers being major stakeholders, a lot of. So we are trying to cut down on what the measures, thinking that we can have, if you like, increment in the good behavior of the student. No, it doesn't happen like that. You can't cheat nature, and so we can let's just hope and pray that. Look, it starts from the home. Train your children, and let's see how it goes. I train yours, everybody. So it cascades, it goes. So we'll see how it goes, right? Ghana has the means to be independent, Professor, assuming on USAID card. Obviously, this is what I was shouting yesterday.
We have the means to be independent.
Is there a bad?
It is one thing having it, it's another thing using it. Now, if we're not able to use it right,
whose fault is it?
It's not about anybody's fault.
So that's it.
What?
Full stop. As simple as that.
Yes, we have the means. Do you know the number of resources that we have, and we are still here?
Yeah, so it's
so it's one thing having it, it's another thing using it judiciously. That's my point.
Yeah, so the point is, when they are not doing so, go to the streets.
Who are they?
Oh no, of course.
It starts with you, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't start with you.
It doesn't.
It starts with every
My
individual.
responsibility is to make sure that I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes, and of course,
which they used to pay their SIC behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't go there. But they, the leaders or whoever is in charge, must make sure that it is used for what you tell me that it's useful. It's as simple as that.
Well, I still maintain that this is an eye-opener for Africa. It's a wake-up call for Africa, because all these things that are going out, the USA, the NHM, the WHO, and all of that, Africa must rise up. Else...
What did COVID teach us?
We have short memory.
That's right. Let's go. I was about to chew you up, really.
Yeah. Right. World Cocoa Foundation launches greenhouse gas accounting standard for cocoa.
They launch it every time. They launch it. Let's see the benefits. Randy Abe, Senior. Let's see the benefit, right? International news now. Let's go to Nigeria, shall we? Dangote refinery achieves landmark exports of jet fuel to Saudi Aramco. Dangote. How many times did I call you? Right. That's all I have to say about it.
My God. All right. Oh, another ruins. Fire breaks out at a school in northern Nigeria, killing at least 17 children. That's sad. Our heart goes out to the families.
Right.
Fire outbreaks. What's the thing with fires lately, though?
I
Because
don't know.
Ghana has had a fair share of it.
Of course, Hamatan, the place is dry, and so any little thing catches fire. And of course, it blows because of how dry the space is, and so.
It's better than setting it on fire because of ballot boxes. So let's
Oh, some of them have been assassins as well. They can be. Let's go to Niger now, shall we? At least 10 soldiers killed in an ambush by criminals. Continues.
soldiers killed by
And
criminals.
there'll be reprisal attacks. So the soldiers thinking that, you have killed, you know how they do it here in Ghana. So how much more Niger? They'll go into the people, innocent people will be killed.
And then-
when they went into Ashama, what happened? God, people were going to sell meat pie and so bolo. They collected.
Why meat pie is so below though? It has no air current this morning. That's why. Instead of me saying it, so we help you. You say it. I put it in news. Alrighty. Niger's military junta expels Red Cross amid sovereignty push. Hey,
Right.
Red Cross too.
Yeah. People have to suffer for it. But that's why I said there will be reprisal attacks. The rebels will come in and do what everybody
Hey, but
suffer.
it's Red Cross, Charlie. It's like lifeline to some people.
In Eastern Congo, displaced families struggle for shelter. That's the ripple effect. Very negative one. There will not be food, there will not be shelter. People have diseases, terminal diseases, people have communicable diseases. It will spread. It will go. It will go. It will go. It will go. Righty. Anyway,
it's sad. I mean, it's sad. Africa needs, I don't know what we need now, visitation from the Lord
yes,
differently.
we do.
Yeah.
We do. Anyways, let's get into some quick conversation, shall we? Even as we speak about sovereignty by
Catherine Dale.
Catherine Dale.
Yeah.
Kathy
He couldn't
Dale.
measure in it.
Please
What?
come along.
What did you
come
say?
along. Kathy Dale. Catherine Dale. I want to be a manager, and so I'm just trying to make sure.
Casey Dale.
Kathy Dale. Catherine Dale.
Sounds like cathedral.
I know. It's good to have you, ma'am. That was an anointing. That was anointing.
Yeah, I mean, Koku doesn't easily shake, so when he does, I mean, that's it. Some of it to speak, I can see the real words.
I never knew.
There've been thrones, there've been parts, there've been dominions, there've been kings, there've been royalties. From age to age till now, oh Jesus, the center of it all. There've been thrones, there've been parts, there've been dominions, there've been kings, there've been royalties. From age to age till now, oh Jesus, the center of it all. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, my sweet Jesus, oh Jesus, precious Jesus, the center of it all is you. Your sovereignty and yours, 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 your sovereignty and yours. Oh, hey, you are the Lord. There've been thrones, been dominions, there have been kings, there have been royalties. From age to age till now, oh Jesus, the center of it all. There have been thrones, there have been powers, there have been dominions, there have been kings, there have been royalties. From age to age till now, oh Jesus, the center of it all. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, my sweet Jesus, oh Jesus, precious Jesus, the center of it all is you, your sovereignty, your sovereignty endures, your sovereignty, endures. You are the sovereign one, your sovereignty endures. Amongst them all, you are the sovereign one. Your sovereignty, say your sovereignty, Lord. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty, Lord. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. You have dominion. You have sovereignty. Say your kingdom has no end. 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 They come and they go, but your kingdom has no end. Say your kingdom has no end, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. Your kingdom has no end, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. Your kingdom has no end. Your kingdom has no end. Your kingdom has say your kingdom has no end, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. It has no end, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. Not compared to you, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. You worthy. Your kingdom has you are the Father of spirits. Your kingdom has you are the Master of all spirits. Your kingdom has you are His consistent. And you are His confess. You are God. You reign, Lord. Your kingdom has no end. You are the Lord. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty endures. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty endures. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty endures. Say dominion and power, Lord. Dominion and power, glory is you, belongs to you. Your sovereignty. Say dominion and power. Dominion and power, it all belongs to you, Lord. Your sovereignty. None can be compared to you, Lord. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty. Say dominion and power. Dominion and power, it all belongs to you, Lord. Your sovereignty. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty. Say dominion and power. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty. Dominion and power, glory is you, your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. He's worthy, Lord. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures. Your sovereignty endures.
Your sovereignty endures. Amazing. Right, so we're joined by Catherine Dale. You heard that music, amazing music. His sovereignty endures. God is the only one you cannot disturb or whatever, take off his throne. He's just God all by himself. So, what's up, Catherine Dale?
Cool Dale.
Oh, you're romantic. You're not like some people at the other side. What? Jesus said we should cross over to the other side. He didn't mean this place. Anyway, it's good to have you.
You too.
Yeah, so because, I mean, we just woke up and saw Catherine Dale. We don't know how long you've been doing the music. You know, you want to tell us how long?
Wow. So it's just been church.
Okay.
Yes, church. First, second service. 27
Oh, that's a full
of my
lifetime.
life. Exactly.
27?
Yeah, my dad is a pastor, so
Oh,
growing up, we've just been in the choir,
I see.
doing ministry alongside with Papa over the years.
Oh, that's nice.
People-
Pastor's kids.
People describe it as a very boring life.
Pastor's kid?
Yes.
No, it's not a boring life.
Thank you.
Because it's church, school, house, and Padosh, church, schoolhouse, Padosh, church, schoolhouse, Padosh. That's your.
That became our culture, so
Okay.
I think it was something we dwelled during.
I see. Let's talk about the video, shall we? Let's start off. So I'm interested in some of the things, no matter how simple it might sound, right? First off, do you get inspiration about what to wear to the place for your video shoot?
Inspiration.
Yes, like, okay, so Holy Spirit is telling you to design it this way and all of that. No, I'm saying. Because I saw you wear something, I thought it was beautiful, but thought you were saying something as well. Or your designer just put it together for you.
Okay, so I actually gave them the scope that I don't want to expose myself. I want to look decent,
Okay.
Christian,
Okay.
basically. And
Okay.
it was a lot of work getting this for me, actually.
Okay, I see. First video, first song?
Yes, more to come.
Okay, by the very first
Song.
ever
Yeah.
studio recording,
Yes, please.
first ever, and then you shot a video.
Yes,
You released the song before the video, or you all came out
All together.
Together.
Yes.
Sovereignty. Tell me about it.
Sovereignty speaks to the nature of God
Okay.
and the affairs of man,
Okay.
and the truth that He is before all things, in Him all things consist, all things hold together by Him. That's Colossians 1. Colossians 1, 17 there. So all things consist by Him. That's the inspirational scripture. So He's sovereign.
Okay.
Kings come and they go. Presidents come and they go. Royalties come and they go. But He is sovereign. He stays. As our sister said, no one can take Him off the throne. He remains God and God alone.
I see. All right, great.
I love it, actually.
I do.
The fact that you're singing about the sovereignty of God. But what next? Your video is out. You're out. So, I mean, you can't pick Trotro. Hey, do you buy plantain by the roadside?
I still do.
Charlie, that's going to be some big issue, man. Because someone says, hi, Cass, sovereignty plantain. You know? But what next? What should we expect?
Expect more spirit-filled songs that brings man back to Christ, that reconciles man back to their Creator. That is the focus. It's not to self, but it's to Him.
It's to him. I love that. Where can we get your music?
They are available on all the social media handles, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, also on the stores. That's Spotify,
Apple Music?
Apple Music.
Okay, great.
Exactly.
Nice.
So when you go on the Catherine Dale Sovereignty, it's available.
All right, so you heard the lady. Sovereignty is the music you want to be listening to this weekend. You want to appreciate the magnanimity of God's person and just enjoy that music. Get on Apple Music, all the music stores, and enjoy Sovereignty. All right, let's take your last words before we go.
Okay, I just want to say thank you so much to as many that are listening to the song. I believe it's impacted lives. And I would encourage us to use it for our devotions because this song was birthed from a place of intimacy with the Lord. So I will encourage us to use for our devotions and it will tune us up to the Lord. I want to thank God for the life of my husband, Mr. Pata, for his support. My producer, my BVs, my producer, MKG Dela, exactly. Ninoy, who was helping me a lot with all my promotions, and my BVs, my parents, my pastor in Saum, Daddy Justice, Osayajman. I really appreciate, because it's under the unction that you release, you receive words to deliver. So I just want to thank God and also to you for the opportunity to minister on your show time. You remain a blessing.
Oh my God, you see, it's in the spirit.
Right.
Wake up, Africa.
Thank you very much for coming. We promise to make sure that the world hears of your song. And that's Catherine Dell with Sovereignty. Enjoy this. When we come back, news reviews up. Stay with us.
Your sovereignty and yours. 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 Oh, hey. You are the Lord. There've been thrones, there've been powers, there've been dominions, there've been kings, there've been royalties. From age to age till now. Oh Jesus, the center of it all. There've been thrones, there've been powers, there've been dominions, there've been kings, there've been royalties. From age to age till now. Oh Jesus, the center of it all. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, my sweet Jesus. Oh Jesus, precious Jesus, the center of it all is you. Your sovereignty, your sovereignty and yours. Your sovereignty, your sovereignty and yours. You are the sovereign one, Lord.
back. Thank you very much for staying with us. And that's Sovereignty, Catherine Dale, who just came by the studio to share some very good news with us. Remember to share in the song, share it to the world, play it, she says, during devotions, and get closer to God. Let's now get ready for the news review segment. My guests have joined us via Zoom. Reverend Xavier Demoji is an assistant pastor at Action Chapel International at Teshi here in Accra, Ghana, and also a clinical engineer. And Mr. Ebenezer Gapson is the secretary of GRASAG UPSA. They both join me. If you can hear me, good morning, and thank you very much for your time.
Good morning.
Very well. Let's start off with the very first one, and that has to do with a very sad news that has, over the period, the negative effect now is what we're seeing, cerebrospinal meningitis that has dealt with our brothers and sisters up north. We are told that about 17 people have died so far. I had the minority chief whip yesterday in Parliament speaking bitterly about the issue. As much as we have to blame the authorities, there's also the issue of the readiness of the country with the outbreak of some of these issues. Let me pick your thoughts on this, Mr. Gapson, and what you think about what's happening to our friends and brothers and sisters up north, and what our readiness shows in fighting some of these, outbreaks.
Thank you very much, and a wonderful morning to our cherished viewers at Dominion TV. I believe that this particular outbreak is something that has come, and we need to show that the president needs to or the Minister of Health needs to pay a little bit of attention to this particular outbreak, because over the period, when COVID came, when Ghana was hit with COVID, we showed our unreadiness, and it actually affected businesses. We are hoping that this particular outbreak at the north, the Ministry of Health and government agencies would up their game. The Ghana Health Service, as well as the Ministry of Health, would ensure that the right vaccines that are needed at the north to curtail this outbreak is sent with immediate effect, so that the outbreak will not affect anybody else or come down to the south. We as a country need to have policies or national discussion or national dialogue about some of these things and how ready the country is. We need to have plans and even facilities which are on standby to ensure that when these outbreaks are, even before it comes out, we have diagnosis or people who are ready to fish out the fact that we are about to be hit with this particular outbreak, and we need to make sure that the vaccines are ready to ensure that it does not harm us. When COVID came, you could see that China was ready, and China was able to ensure that the outbreak did not affect them that much. So as a country, we need to empower our health agencies to ensure that they will be able, or they'll be up to their game with regards to research, with regards to vaccines, with regards to health facilities, so that when these outbreaks affect the country, we'll be able to curtail it without it spreading to cause a lot of more death in this country.
Righty. Reverend Xavier?
Yeah, good morning to our cherished viewers. It's a blessed Friday, and we are all excited about what God is doing in our life. It's very sad how things are turning out. The lessons of COVID have taught us a lot of things that the country have relaxed. The issue of outbreak is a national issue, and over the years there have been a lot of approach on how to deal with health-related pandemics. This is something that is very serious to have an outbreak at the north. The question is the approaches that we have implemented in the past. the facilities that were put in place to make sure anytime there is an outbreak like this, we are able to manage them. It looks like the implementation is being curtailed. And this is some of the challenges we are having. This is not just the north that is being plagued. This can also travel down to the south and affect the country globally. So to me, there should be immediate steps to resolve it. There should be rampant education on it. Our public health, nurses, institutions, and people that are involved should quickly move into action, into education. Because some of these things we see so easy, but it can really plague the country. The truth is that there have been a lot of measures, but it looked like the implementation has been delayed. Look at our health sector. Most of the health institutions, are they equipped with the logistic drugs? Are they equipped with the logistic trainings? Are they prepared for some of these things? So I think it is high time we take this as a national agenda. Our public health institutions should be taken seriously. I'm excited that Dr. Atufos, the new health minister, these things should be taking place quickly, because if we don't take immediate measures, it can really plague the whole country and becomes a national pandemic.
Roddy, grateful for your thoughts. Let's now do some news, if you like, on the issue of the economy. The understanding is that the International Monetary Fund is expected in Ghana for talks on the economy, and that ties into the 2025 budget. Remember that we're still in the IMF restrictions, call them IMF bailout, but most importantly, the economy is being run by the International Monetary Fund, and of course, Ghana altogether. Let me take your quick thoughts on that, Mr. Gabson. What's the way forward? What should Ghana be looking at?
Thank you very much. I believe that for now, the country has decided to be with IMF, and most of our systems are being checked and monitored by IMF, which one way or the other, it's become, I think that it's good, but it's not good. As a student of business or a student of finance, I don't think that as a country we should always be looking at our back when we want to do certain spendings or certain policy. It is not right, but we have decided as a country to join IMF, and hence if we are having challenges, we decide to go to them for support. First of all, they come in to do their normal checks. I think it's a normal routine check that they are coming to do to make sure that the books Ghana is compliant with the things that we agreed with. And because and secondly, there's new government and they need to also renegotiate certain things that the previous government had already agreed with. We are hoping that the renegotiation process would be a very nice one, would bring more fruitful things to the country, because there were a lot of taxes that were imposed on us that we are all hoping that government needs to scrap. And I think that the IMF coming, they have to renegotiate all these policies to ensure that it will not affect the ordinary Ghanaian. The e-levy is one of the things that we are hoping that in their discussion, they would actually look at, because most often people talk about the e-levy, the betting tax. These are things that people are actually talking about. We are hoping that in their negotiation with IMF, these taxes would be scrapped to ensure that there would be a little bit of, freedom in certain spending. Yesterday I heard the finance and the Minister for Roads talking about bringing back the road tolls. I think it is a step in the right direction, but we are hoping that it will not bring back the traffics that always exist at the road tolls. These are things that, I believe that when the IMF comes, we will hope that the finance ministry and the presidency would look at to ensure that it will help release or give freedom to certain Ghanaians or to the Ghanaian populace.
I see.
Thank you.
Reverend Xavier?
It's interesting how things are happening in our country. We have called for this, and for IMF coming to have a negotiation with the country to look at some of the measures, some of the things or our budget for 2025, and also to examine some of the tax alleviation that the present government have decided to scrap. Well, to me, it's a good thing for them to come and monitor some of the things we are doing, but it's high time African rise as an independent in financial management. We call for it, so for them to come, it's a step in the right direction, but the decision shouldn't affect people in the country. I mean, because this country has come out with, the present government has its budget, has things that it wants to do. It wants to scrap some of the taxes. What if IMF says that these things cannot be taken up? What is the government going to do? These are fundamental issues. So I think as a whole, or holistically, we should think about how we can improve the economy to strengthen the CD, to strengthen our economy so that we can live independent of some of these issues.
Interesting, very interesting indeed. Let's now go to the next story. Education Minister is urging, especially University of Ghana authorities, to reduce the residential facility by some 25%. Big question is, again, how does that help? Again, just as we know, the universities must, especially University of Ghana, is set to run devoid of any external, if you like, authorities over whatever they are doing. But let me take your thoughts on that. You are with GRASAG, Mr. Gabson.
I believe that listening to the Minister for Education yesterday, what he said about I think yesterday he spoke with University of Ghana. He had a meeting with the SRC and the Vice Chancellor. Now, listening to the meeting or listening to what transpired, I believe that when they spoke about the fees that students or the hostel fees that they were fighting for, the SRC was fighting for a reduction. And therefore, we are hoping that management would go a long way to do the needful, which they actually promised the minister. Now, it's universities' autonomy. It's been a thing that people actually discuss, because people believe that even though the university is to call him or his daughter of a murderer. It's uncalled for. We are hoping that in the coming days, the speaker will bring the person to the public so that we will know and we will all name and shame.
Okay, very much so. Reverend Xavier.
Well, these are interesting issues. You know, we've been talking about the issue of discipline in Parliament over the week. And this is also an interesting issue that has just come up. Well, to me, it's a very sad thing to hear for a parliamentarian calling his fellow colleagues the daughter of a murderer. It's very sad. You see, some of these things are becoming a chain reaction now. We are seeing chaotic things at the Parliament, and now a verbal attack on a personality. For the Anglo, my Anglo people to come, the Anglo chieftaincy to come out with a notice to the speaker to name those responsible. It's just a call to the Parliament to put up disciplinary committee to ensure that some of these things don't occur. Our present Parliament is being plagued with a lot of issues, and I think the signs are very alarming. The signs are not the very best. So I think it's high time a speaker come up with very strong policies to instill discipline in Parliament, because I oversaw someone even argue and say, you are calling me silly, you are calling me silly. See, some of these things shouldn't be seen in our Parliament House. So I think it's high time that we put up strategic measures so that people who are involved in some of this act of indiscipline, act of chaos, are put into the right position. Well, it's very sad, to call a former president a murderer is a very strong verbal accusation. And I think some of these things shouldn't be encouraged. Some of these things shouldn't even happen. It's just not right. It's not appropriate to be witnessing some of these things. What is it? What information are they giving to the next generation? What are they teaching the youth? What are they saying? Is something that shouldn't continue in this country.
I see. Well, thank you very much, guys. We're grateful. And that's Reverend Xavier Demoji, who's a clinical engineer, of course, an assistant pastor with Action Chapel International, Teshi here in Accra, Ghana. And also Mr. Ebenezer Gapson is the secretary of GRASA, Graduate Students Association of Ghana, UPSA branch. And so thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming through for us. We're grateful. And that was the news review segment. We'll take a break. When we come back, there's more. There's tech and trends, there's sports. There's also an interview around Africa cinemas. And we're going to be talking to our guests, Mr. Ivan Kwashigan, of course, Mr. Chris Atto will be joining us later. Stay with us.
Is nice, but a double upgrade is amazing, and that's how we do it. Upgrade today to get even more with Step Up. If you're on GOtv Max and upgrade to GOtv Super, you'll get way more with GOtv Super Plus.
It's so cool!
Get big value. Get big entertainment.
Very good.
Perfect! Upgrade and get even more with GOtv.
I'm in.
GOtv. Love it.
surprised.
Why?
I knew the dramatic appearance would excite everyone.
I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Why are you so intimidating?
But just complain that I'm fat.
But you are fat.
Here is my son.
Give me what I want and I will set you free.
Stop! Jesus has set me free. Yes, Lord.
The season is up and running. Save! Spain are the champions of the world!
Sports Break on Dominion TV.
Alrighty, so it's now time for us to get into the world of sports. I know that you're enjoying the morning show already and you enjoy that conversation with Koko. It's important that we love what we do. I mean, when you watch Koko do it, you go like, this is passion speaking. So we're getting into another sort of passion that's for sports people. And I have Carlos Duz in the house. What's up?
Cool.
Charlie, I know I've changed your name. It's Carl. It's Ninoy Carl. Carl. Oh, your name is too demure. Ninoy Carl.
Yes. Pedro.
Carl. Pedro.
De Bruyne.
Hey, all that's for you. Hey, Joe, let's move with Khalid too. I know you agree. Yeah, right. You know I'm right. Okay, so what's up? World of sports.
Cool. Yesterday they had a meeting between the Ghana Football Association Executive Council members and then the president and Ghana Premier League clubs. But before then, Accra Suffolk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, being giants in the Ghanaian Premier League, issued a joint statement, and I believe that's the way to go because these two clubs have been at the helm of affairs even before the setting up of the Ghana Football Association. Accra Suffolk, way back in 1911, they are over 110 years already, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko 1935. And those clubs have really suffered in the Ghana Premier League because anytime they play or when they go to play their opponents and all that, they give them revenue, they give them money because of the numbers that they drive in Ghana. But yet they don't get anything out of that. And it's hard and very sad to know that Kumasi Asante Kotoko last Sunday lost a staunch supporter who supports Ghana football, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and then their players, whenever they get the chance to go to the national team, he supports them and all that. But now he's lost his life. So yesterday they released a joint statement, and I believe that's the way to go. It's a wake-up call for them, and hopefully they can maybe put things together and then work it out before maybe the commencement of the Ghana Premier League.
What happens to the family now? Have they sent a delegation?
Yeah.
Are they...
All right, so yesterday I gave an update on what happened. The FA led by Fred Achi, and then some delegation from the Ghana Police led by Inspector General of Police and DCOP Lydia Donko, who happens to be the security committee head, went to the family and then also to Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and then the officials of Kumasi Asante Kotoko to commensurate with them. So they've had those discussions and they've promised them that they are really going to come out with the corporates. They're going to arrest the corporate. But so far so good. They've arrested about 6 people in connection with the death of Francis.
To help
Frimpong.
with the
of course.
investigations.
Yeah.
Not that they are the culprits,
No,
but they're just helping.
They are assisting, but those people are key people involved in the incident on Sunday. So we are sure they are nearing the arrest of the culprits or the one who did that particular mistake.
It's sad. I mean, no matter what you do now, it doesn't bring the life back, right?
That's it.
Anyway, so there you have it. We should be very cautious, things that we do and all of that. Let's get on with the sports, right?
All right, thank you so much. There's a sports break right here on Wake Up Africa with me, Carl, the sports general. And before we go into the stories, let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, and this is Sports Break, your passion and your show. Now, let's move straight to some stories and making waves in the world of sports, starting off with the NBA. We've got highlights from the midweek game between the Golden State Warriors and Utah Jazz at the Delta Center. Enjoy the highlights from the Western Conference.
1-128 victory over the Golden State Warriors in the NBA. The win improves the Jazz record to 2-8 for the last 10 matches and lifts them from the bottom of the Western Conference log above the Pelicans. Utah took the lead in the first quarter but found themselves trailing by the halftime buzzer as the Warriors outscored them by 5 in the second.
Question God's love because of your storm. You don't rebuke a storm. You rebuke a spirit. When God has something for you, the enemy wants to block your pathway into the destiny that God has for you. And the storms that you're fighting are not your fault or your issue. It's Satan's fear that you're coming after him and crossing over into his territory. Type it on the line, I'm crossing over.
The Potter's Touch with Bishop T.D. Jakes, weekdays at 7 a.m. and weekends at 6:30 a.m. on Dominion TV.
I wanted to make it a surprise.
Why?
I knew the dramatic appearance would excite everyone.
I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Why are you so intimidating?
But you just complain that I'm fat.
But you are fat.
Yeah, it's my son.
Give me what I want and I will set you free.
Stop! Jesus has set me free. Yes, Lord.
On top.
The ICC is responsible for overseeing international cricket competitions, setting the rules of the game, and also promoting the development of cricket worldwide. The ICC vision is to inspire and unite the global cricket community with a particular focus on expanding and developing the game in emerging regions like Ghana. For further information about the ICC Level 1 Coach Tutors course, please contact, and the numbers are on your screen. So this will be happening later this month on the 16th of February, and hopefully we're going to have a number of people who are going to take part of that. All right, so now moving on, let's come back to football, where we've got the Ghana Women's Premier League Match Day 11 fixtures. Now to the southern sector, these are the fixtures. So we have Epiphany Warriors playing against Halifax Queens, Jonina Ladies versus Berry Ladies, Hazakias Ladies will feature against Soccer Intellectuals, and Lady Strikers will play against Faith Ladies, Army Ladies versus Police Ladies, and that will be in the southern zone. Now moving on to the northern zone, we've got Kumasi Sports Academy versus FC Savannah. Tamale Super Ladies will play against Supreme Ladies. Northern Ladies will feature against Ampim Dakwa Ladies, and Soon Shining Ladies will play against Prisons Ladies, as Fosu Royal Ladies will play against Dreams Ladies. All right, so that is that for women's football in Ghana and match day 11. Even though there's a ban or suspension on the Ghana Premier League, Ghana Women's Premier League is still ongoing, and we're going to have a game starting off from today till Sunday. And away from that, let's watch the joint press release from the two giants in the Ghana Premier League, that is Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And it reads, dated on the 5th of February 2025 for immediate release, Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak to present joint position paper to the FA, calls for enhanced security in Ghana Premier League and make other demands. And in that demand, they are asking for beefing up of security at match venues, especially games that involve the two giants. And also the Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko are also looking forward to, as it were, get much more revenue from their games in the Ghana Premier League. And Accra Hearts of Oak also used the opportunity to wish Kumasi Asante Kotoko well, especially in these times where they are bereaved. And Accra Hearts of Oak, Kumasi Asante Kotoko are urging the adoption of enhanced security protocols and other measures, and are eager to collaborate with relevant stakeholders, including government, the GFA, law enforcement agencies, and dedicated supporters. Their shared goal is to ensure that football remains a safe and enjoyable experience for everyone involved in Ghana. All right, so that is that for Accra Hearts of Oak, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And finally, let's go straight to Europe, where we have fixtures from the Spanish La Liga and the Italian Calcio Serie A for you. So this Friday, Real Vallecano will play against Real Valladolid, and Saturday, 8th February, Celta Vigo will feature against Real Betis. Villarreal will go away to Las Palmas, as Real Madrid will play against Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby. And on Sunday, FC Barcelona will play against Sevilla, and Monday, Mallorca will play against Osasuna, and that is for La Liga and Spain. And in the Italian Calcio Serie A today, Juventus will play away against FC Como, that is Cesc Fabregas' team. And AC Milan will also go away against Empoli. Torino will sit at home and feature against Genoa on Saturday. And on Sunday, Venezia will play against AS Roma. All right, so that is that for sports right here on Sports Break with me, Carl, on Wake Up Africa right here on Dominion TV. Thank you so much for making time for us, and continue enjoying the show. Biadela. Yeah. It's Friday already.
Yeah, it's Friday. I'm excited, actually. It gives me some time to go and rest. Yeah, you don't wake up that early over the weekend. But, I mean, you should still keep watching Dominion TV, okay, during the weekend. Are you ready for Tech and Trends? I'm ready. Let's go for a break. And then when we get back, we'll see you.
sunshine, had my share of rain, but there's nothing in this world compared to the joy I have whenever I'm with you. Known you for a long time, come a long way. Yeah. You were like my sunshine, after a stormy day. They say that love is blind, but I can see it through your eyes. Girl, you give me so much happiness, and I wanna give you nothing less. I promise to be true, to give my all to you, no matter what they say. This heart belongs to you. I thank the Lord above for giving you to me. Forever's just a start, forever's you and me. See, life is like a journey, it's full of ups and downs. No matter what you go through, I'll always be around. We'll take our hopes and dreams, turn them to reality, baby. Together, said I would be a lover, and I would be a friend. We'll love you like the other until the very end. They say that love is blind, but I can see it through your eyes. Girl, you give me so much happiness, and I wanna give you nothing less. I promise to be true, to give my all to you,
There's nothing like real love, true love, good love. Now, people promise that they'll be there for them, but wait until shaggy happens. That's where you see the real love. But we're still in the month of love, so we're enjoying some love music. Alrighty, I'm ready for tech and trends, and I know that you are too. And Sia Hine is here.
Hi.
Ah, red lips, what's it? Red lips, what's it?
We are in the month of love. Everything red.
I know, right? It's working for you. You look good.
Oh, thank you. You look good too. I like
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So what do you have for us today?
Hey guys, this is your girl Sia Hine, and this is the Trends and Tech segment. So I'm so excited. Today is Friday, and I know next week by this time we are celebrating Val's Day.
Hey. I didn't even notice Val's Day was next week.
It's on Friday.
Oh my.
People are excited. I can talk about people. I know they're excited about it. Yes.
I see.
So yes, for this weekend we have a new song. It's not really a new song, but I know that from tonight, I know some churches have their all-night services through to Sunday. That is our praises song. It has moved from worship to praises. That is Favor by Pastor Lawrence. And our people, Bideme just did some nice. He added some bedu to it. It's so nice. Let's check the video out.
I know. Come to my church. I'll sing it on Sunday.
Sunday will be jamming.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you can go to her church because she'll be singing. Come to my church. I'll be dancing. Okay, next up we have a nice video. So I heard the incident about the two guys that senior high school guys that were arrested for raping the 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I was sad because we have a video right now. I think we can check the video out, and when we come back we can talk about it. You feel the spirit, and that's why I was saying I was sad to hear that, because just look at these young ones and see the fire, the spirit. It just reminded me of what the Bible says in Joel chapter 2 verse 28, where he says, in the last days he'll pour out his spirit, and our daughters and sons will prophesy, our young men will see visions. And I'm just looking at this
dreams.
Yes. And it's so sad because, we start out so nicely, vibrant. Some of them, you catch their spirit, and then you don't know what happens when it gets to something.
Let me tell you what happens, honey. Life happens.
Oh, God.
That's the thing. Sometimes, the foundation is great, but maintaining it is that's what we lose out. But our heart goes out to the family of that little girl, because I don't know what she would have to now go through. The trauma, the pain. It is what it is.
Yes. So, okay, moving until, this weekend is packed. And just yesterday, Pastor Isaiah Fosukwachi was in the studio. He discussed the Wars 2.0. Yes, so that's it. The worship all night service. He spoke about it. He said it's going to be at the Accra International Conference Center. The time is at 9 p.m. So, but because of what happened last year, please by 8 you should be there. Yeah. And on the bill we have Pastor Isaiah himself, Pastor Edem Kujo, we have Pastor Emit. Yes, prophet. Yes, prophet. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Prophet Edem. We have Pastor Emit Kunedu. And the fourth man that he spoke about is Pastor...
No, don't say it. That's a secret.
It's a secret. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. My mouth. It's true.
I know.
So please, today, it's happening today. It's today. So wherever you are, find your way to the Accra International Conference Center for the worship all night service. Also from Nigeria, the NSPPD, they also have an all-night service today. Okay. The prayer conference with Pastor Jerry Eze. The time is at 9 p.m. It's today at the Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos, Nigeria. So wherever you are in Nigeria, you can head over there, and it will be streamed as well. So you can join and follow them online. Moving on to the next, we have the Shofar Newman Experience, the Messiah. That's the flyer there. And Luigi McLean will be there. Pastor Isaiah Fosukwachi, Pastor Shadrach Kwekutei, Empress Gifty will be there. Minister Ike and Efia Sika herself will be ministering. The date is on the Sunday, 9 February 2025. The venue is at the Dome, University of Ghana, behind the Alexander Kwapon Hall. If you don't know the place, I'm sorry. The time is at 4 p.m. prompt, and then the event is free. Moving on to the next one is the Pray and Worship Liberia with Ebuka songs. Oh, and he has released a new song today. That is the Armor of God. Oh, you know what to expect. So, Liberia, I hope you are getting ready, because apart from I Will Pray and Soldier and finding boys and girls who will love Jesus, Armor of God is released and it will be coming out. So our work experience is the following week. That is next week, Sunday, on the 16th. Oh, yes. It's at the ICGC Christ Temple. We have a great lineup of artists who will be there. We will be there as well for Out and About. So if you couldn't be there, please follow us. You will see what will happen. Yes. So that's all I have for you for this weekend and maybe the next. And we have a lot of events coming up. So watch out.
We are the new generation. God is raising. Find us, we love Jesus.
Find girls, we love Jesus.
Wow, we're still in the season of love, and we should be having our Love Doctor series where we're taught how to love the right way and how to marry the right way, the God way. So you don't want to miss out on that. We're going for a break, and then when we get back, we'll get into the Love Doctor series.
It says, darling, since the day that I met you, I'm falling in love. When I look into your eyes, I see a slice of heaven coming down from the sky. To be honest, I've been sowing some seeds, and now you're my harvest. So let's make this official. Let's take out confusion. Let's go and see Bishop. I wanna do my life with you, so take me home, take me home, take me home, take me home. I want to meet your mama and your dad. Take me home. Take me home, take me home. I wanna do my life with you. Darling, take me home. Take me home, take me home, take me home. I want to meet your mama and your dad. Take me home, take me home, take me home. I wanna do my life with you.
mindset to help me construct the lines that I'm singing, so say they will make sense. Baby, 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 I've never felt this way before. My friends, they tell me, say, this is true love. So baby, you're mine day, or am I too late? Baby, I don't mind waiting. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to meet your papa. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I wanna do my life. I wanna do my life with you. Oh no 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 no. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to meet your mama and your papa. Oh no no. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I wanna do my life. I wanna do my life. And let me end with the last verse. I want the whole world to know you are mine. No corner for nothing. I'm not trying to waste your time with no long things. So baby, I promise to post you, even screenshot you. I'll put you for status. I'll make you famous, make them be jealous. I promise to post you, even screenshot you. I'll put you for status. I'll make you famous, make them be jealous. So baby, take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to meet your mama and your daddy. I want to meet your mama and your daddy. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to do my life with you. As I was saying earlier, I wrote this song for the boys in the WhatsApp group. Those that cannot propose, in case the Lord has shown you a sister. Instead of saying the Lord showed you to me, just play this song. Just play this song. In case you are having your wedding, don't go and play any kind of wealthy song. Lyrics from the Holy Ghost. They are so beautiful, very nice. So in case you think I'm just talking about boy and girl, the day I see Jesus face to face, I will say, take me home, take me home, take me home. Jesus, take me home, take me home, take me home, take me home. The day I see him face to face, take me home, take me home, take me home. I wanna do my life with you, do my life with you. My friends, they tell me, say, this is true love. So baby, you're mine day, or am I too late? Baby, I don't mind waiting. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to meet your mama and your papa. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I wanna do my life. I wanna do my life with you. Oh no 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 no. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I want to meet your mama and your papa. Oh no no. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I wanna do my life. I wanna do my life. And let me end with the last verse. I want the whole
Friday, I don't know what inspiration this guy is singing about, actually. The guy is singing something. We're getting somewhere. But of course, we're still in the month of love and we're doing it the right way. We have always said that, look, everything that we do here on earth has to please God. It's got to please God. And just as our counselors have said, there was this particular, I think Mr. Sa, who spoke about marriage not being an institution, but a creation of God. And so if there has to be challenges, there are issues around it, the person we have to go to must be God. And so we're doing just that. But before anything else, make sure that if you at all, you see anything on Instagram, on Facebook, any clothes that you like, you saw a lady wearing something beautiful, a man wearing something beautiful, and you think that, look, you can make this. It is possible, and of course you've got skills to do so. There's a place that I want to share with you. You can go to Kel's Kids Collect. Whether you're a beginner or you're already sewing and you want to learn more, all you've got to do is to connect with them today, because they've got some skills training coming up. And in the month of February, from now till 27th of February, you have the opportunity to connect with them. And well, this is the cherry on top of it, right? The first 5 applicants get 25% discount. The next get a 15% off. And so don't wait, because by 27th of February, the offer ends. And so if you want to learn how to sew, want to learn how to so, of course, whether a man's clothes or a woman's clothes, ladies, please connect with them. 0505-544-963, 0505-544-963, or email them at kelskiscollect@gmail.com to register. Your creativity deserves a spotlight. Well, Biadola is here. I've always stated that she's the queen of love. She understands everything about love. As far as we are beginners, we're just learning. And so we have come to learn once again. But today, oh my world, who we have here, Counselor Dr. M.F. Seli, and of course Bishop Dr. Fafali Seli.
Seriously, it's a doctor family.
It's a doctor. It's a bevy of doctors, a colony of doctors.
Wow.
The doctors, we are grateful, and you are looking good.
Thank you.
Both of you.
Thank you.
Oh my world.
Compliments.
Yeah.
I'm sure people watching you right now just want to get married over and over again. Hey. But it's good to have both of you. We're talking today about jealousy and cheating. Miga. Okay, we'll go.
How do we say it in Ewe?
Jealousy.
Yes,
right.
And then cheating is what? Baba.
Oh, yeah. It's contextual. Righty. So, again, the usual questions we want to ask. How many years? Because we want to know how many years of marriage.
We've been married for 30 years. So we'll be 31 years coming April 30th.
Wow.
Yes.
31. You are looking fresh like this. People come out of 10 years and one eye is off. They are about fixing this when they are going out. 31 and you're looking fresh. Tell me about it. Again, then the second question. Where did you meet?
We met.
Yes, she's excited about it.
Okay, maybe she wants to say that. We met in the church.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So why were you excited about it? Because it should be boring to meet in church. Or
Sure.
hey.
Especially during prison worship.
Hey, what's that?
Not in our days.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
The 21st century marriage and everything relationship is different from what we came to meet. Yes.
Wow. We are going to get into that, shall we? We'll do that. So, and I mean, how did it happen? Is there any special circumstance where you hit yourself, the book fell or the Bible fell, you wanted to pick it up, then there was a gaze, the Hollywood style?
Not really. I would say, okay, we both were in the evangelism team.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was part of the evangelism team, and she was playing a dual evangelism and being a chorister.
Okay.
I was in evangelism and as a prayer warrior. So we're playing a dual role. So we go to evangelism together. So we strike the friendship from that angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
That's how it started.
Yes. We're winning souls and we won ourselves.
I know.
Saved ourselves.
Hallelujah.
But so we're getting to cheating then.
Yeah, cheating and then
jealousy.
Jealousy. Let's start with jealousy, though.
Our God is a jealous God.
Koku.
Okay, wait.
Yes, we know God.
25.
God came
We know
prepared.
God is jealous, but I mean, there are two genders in this whole thing. There's the man, and then mostly we hear that women are so jealous, and is that the case, or which of the gender actually goes jealous first? Quickly, real sharp. Let me start with my lady. So I'm sure she'll tell us.
It's dicey, but I think women get more jealous. And when women get jealous, they tend to fight for what belongs to them. So in the quest of fighting for what belongs to you, then you feel that this is my space. I'm not ready to share it with anybody. I'm protecting my property. This is for me. It belongs to me. Just as God said, we belong to him. So he said, I'm a jealous God. Don't worship any other God. So I think the thing is an inborn thing that is there. But then it comes up when you feel somebody is entering your space. That means you are going to lose something. The fear of losing someone you love or some precious gift.
Okay, that's when we start to get jealous.
Triggers jealousy.
But the way we both, I mean, women do jealousy and the way men do it, there seems to be some sort of difference. Is it that it comes with the curves, or is it that? It's just
Well, I think I would say when it talks about gender, who jealous the most, I think I would be of a different view.
Okay.
Men jealous.
Really?
Yeah. Men jealous.
The jealousy of men is something else.
But, you see, we men, we take our time to react.
Okay.
Women are the quicker type of, show the reaction. But when it comes to gender, that jealous the most is the men. Yeah, so you hear a few stories where they said 2 parties follow 1 girl.
The matter is hot.
Somebody's wounded somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So you see 2 men fighting over a lady, just 1 woman. So what does that mean? It means that one man feels like this belongs to me, and the other guy wants to take it away from me. So I would say men jealous the most, but it's hidden. Yes, it's hidden, and we don't react quickly as women do.
All right. But how then do we deal with it? We're married. I'm yours, you're mine. And then there's a little, like you said, we have to, what's the name? We have to fight for what's ours. So how then do we deal with the jealousy thing so that it helps us positively? It's not like we are going to kill the whole world because
Thank
we are
you.
jealous.
Thank you. How to curb the jealousy thing? I think when 2 people get married, you must make your stand straight. When we got married, I told him, I can't take cheating. I'm the very, very extreme jealous type, so don't try it on me. So we always pray in that area. Men are men and women are women. Men cheat, women cheat. But then when you get married and you have this understanding, you build a check on each other. You build this check. Oh, so who are you talking to? It's not intruding into your privacy, because I've noticed that the conversation goes with some actions and laughters and things. I'll get jealous. Who is taking my husband's attention? So I want to know. So me asking, oh, where were you the whole day? How was your day? So who did you meet? When we talk like this, I said, oh, be careful. Don't do this. Make sure you don't chat young ladies on social media platforms. They might implicate you. So these are all steps that when we follow, it helps our relationship. It helps our relationship very, very Well, it's a positive check.
Yeah.
It's not the negative attacking. You've not seen anything yet. I think we will come to that.
Yes.
When you have sin and you have facts, that one too is a different approach.
And then
but
we haven't seen anything at all.
This first, you haven't seen anything approach is the God type. That I'm warning you people, oh, don't serve any other God apart from me. So from the onset, I said, please, I know myself. I might not be able to handle it, so please don't do it to me.
Hey, Skoku.
I see.
I'm telling you now.
Somebody will say, do pastors cheat? Yes, of course.
Yeah, they're human.
So they are human. Everybody is human.
Okay, right. Let me bring it from this Why?
Skoku, be careful because I'm already jealous. I'm sitting I'm about to throw them.
Also, we're going to be opening the phone lines at some point so that you can call in. Want to hear what you have and also your questions as well. Is it not okay that, is it not just natural that because I love you too much, I'm jealous or I have to be jealous? So, well, I'm human, I love you, anything that comes around. At what point is this said to be too much? Because I'm just human. Indeed, probably it reaffirms that you are who I think you are to me. You are in my heart. You belong to me. And so anything that comes around you, I'm jealous.
Yes.
I think it should be right?
Yes, yes. Jealousy, actually, you can be jealous over something that you don't value.
Indeed.
Yeah. Something that is not precious to you. You can be jealous over that. So you see, so that's the beginning of jealousy. So when you value what you have, you cherish what you have, you love what you have, and you want to protect that which you value, and then you feel like I'm losing it, or somebody want to, take that space. That's where the jealousy comes in. So like you said, yes. So love is the basis of being jealous over your partner and all that. So in reference to God, had it not been of the love of God for Israel or for the church, God wouldn't say I'm a jealous God. It's the love. So because you love the person, you value the person, and you cherish who you love, you want to protect, you build that hedge around the person. So jealousy is natural.
Yes.
Yes, it's natural.
Indeed.
But it can take you to another level, which we have to guard against.
Okay.
Yes.
Then also is the case, I want us probably at some point, maybe someday, come and sit down and talk about narcissism. Look, there are some of my brothers who are narcissistic. Like you see it and it's so dangerous. You can tell that, this person is not jealousy. It's gone into. So are there levels like that? And is that what we're talking about? And when you find couple walking to your counseling session and these things come up, how do you deal with it? Before you come in there, Doc, let me pick this call. There's a caller from Ashali Boutre. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Samson, yes, you're on air. Talk to us.
Yeah, I want to find out. Assuming someone is very close to another, a male is closer to another female personality. The person is married, and the wife does not complain. Does it mean the wife doesn't love that person?
You want your wife to complain?
No, if the wife hasn't responded, he feels comfortable. Does it mean the woman doesn't love the man?
Right. Okay. Doc, let's answer this one first then. Yeah.
Okay, so we say that love is the basis, and cherishing what you have is the basis, valuing what you have is the basis. And so if I'm with my husband, and then there's this particular guy that keeps coming and pegging me, hugging me, holding me, do you think he will stand aloof and then watch him do that to me? Something will react in you. So there's something inside of you that fights who is taking something from you. So if I don't think there's anybody that has come to my counseling office with the issue of me. I don't love my husband, so I don't feel anything about him.
So he's asking.
Yes, I'm coming to his question.
Okay.
Is that if the wife doesn't react,
yes.
that means that mean the woman doesn't love him? From what the foundation we are laying, definitely, it means there's something wrong somewhere, or maybe the relationship, it's a mere relationship.
Yes.
You know, it takes something for somebody. My husband have female friends. I don't just go attacking and getting jealous because I know the limits and there are boundaries in that relationship. So it depends on which type of relationship he's talking about.
Okay.
If it's a relationship that is going on, that you see your wife in the action all the time, and then you are in the act, and then your wife is not complaining, then there's something wrong somewhere. We need to talk to these people.
Or probably she's waiting to poison you so that both of you just die.
At times when they are quiet, it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Right?
The women especially.
Yes, it's dangerous when they are quiet. Yeah.
Oh no, we are usually quiet about things and blurt out once in a while. But the woman is talking, and one day ceases. Not talk. Bro, check yourself. Check your surroundings.
Yeah.
So we come to the issue of,
maybe if I can just
please do.
take 30 seconds. Yeah. So like he asked the question, whether the woman is not complaining, does that mean she doesn't love the husband or something like that? I would say yes or no, depending on the relationship between the husband and the wife.
Okay.
And then also, the wife might just take the other guy who is relating to her now as a casual relationship. So she might not react.
Okay.
You know, so what the husband is seeing from afar might not be what the woman is seeing.
Right.
So she is not complaining.
Okay.
But the husband seeing afar feel like, this guy is getting too close to what belongs to me.
Right.
Yeah, so it could be the other way around.
Is it a case that, before we come to my question, is it a case that we can assure, so say, as for Precious, she's just my sister, and so give assurance, everyday assurance, after talking, it's Precious, right? Like, it's beyond the law, it's like nothing. Is that okay, or that one to raise
that we don't have anything, because we have broken hearts.
No, I'm just using you as an example, relax. Is that okay too?
That one, it's when you are, the basis of every relationship is trust.
Okay.
When I trust you, I've worked with you for a long time. The trust becomes stronger. So when I see you doing certain things, I watch closely, I use my instinct, I ask, and the explanation given is acceptable. It's fine, I'm cool with it. You can be cool with it. But when the explanation given is not straightforward, today is this, tomorrow is this, then you begin to put one and two together that no, there's something going on that I think I need to check.
I see.
Yeah, so it's the trust issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Richard is calling us from Dantoman. Richard, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning, you're on air.
Yeah, so I think that the discussion that is underway is about jealousy and cheating, I suppose.
Indeed.
And I joined the conversation not long ago, but if my...
Please call us back. Please call us back. So we're talking about the thin line between jealousy and narcissism, like where it goes beyond. Talk to me about, have you met people like that? Counselor? And how have you dealt with it?
I will share this with everybody because we're here to learn. And I met a lady came to talk to me about the spouse. And he said, no, I'm seeing my husband, the phone calls and things, and I think he's cheating on me.
Okay.
And I said, so I asked her, do you have any evidence? They said, no, by the way the phone calls goes, and then he goes to work and come back midnight, at times after midnight. Wow. When you ask him, he will tell you he's working.
Board meetings.
I'm telling you.
24
So I kept, we invited the gentleman, he refused to come. Most of the times when women tell men, oh, let's go and see a counselor, especially it's difficult for the men. Ego. There you go. That's what they're playing the manly. No. So the lady kept coming, we kept praying for him. I was there one day and started sending me text message. That's about some few years after. And then she said, Mommy, look at the text messages I'm getting from this lady. It looks like my husband and the girlfriend are breaking up. So she has come to me. So the lady had the infantry to test the wife. He said, I am your husband's girlfriend. We've been in this relationship for so long. He's trying to blackmail the man. But then this woman loves the husband so much so that, and I think the prayer and the counseling worked on her. So when this thing hit her, she said, the devil is a liar. Some 2-3 weeks later, she came to me, I'm ready to forgive him. I've forgiven him. He's mine. And the relationship is back together and they are doing well.
Is the man cheating again?
As for men,
okay.
But how it is now, it's serious. There are serious things going on out there. So,
how many times is too much cheating? No. Because once you could say, oh, the devil.
It was a mistake.
The second one is the cousin of the devil. The third one is the auntie of the devil. Then the fourth one, who else? Who exactly is it? So how many times is too much?
I don't think it should even go
to the third.
To the third.
Hey!
It shouldn't go after one.
Even to go after one. Yes. Because
one is accepted?
No, we are not saying it's accepted. But
should it happen?
Should it happen? They say, oh, like you said it. Is the devil. So we don't want to wait till it gets to the devil's cousin and then to the devil's auntie. So at least when it happened, there's that room for repentance.
Okay.
There's that room of, revaluing yourself. Indeed. And revalue your relationship with your wife. And then with the promise that it won't happen again. Yeah. So you yourself have to be a check on yourself, and then make sure that you put yourself under that subjection, under the subjection of the Spirit of God, to have that self-control. Paul said we must mortify the flesh. Yeah. So it's as a result of the flesh. When the flesh is too much gratified, that's what results into those cheating. Yeah. So when it happens once, you are taken unaware and it happened. So sit back, reflect, and then say, what are the causes?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to go into this again. I don't want to break her heart. I don't want to break my family. And all that. Because when it goes the second and goes the third, it means that you are breaking the family. Yeah, you are breaking them. That's where you see children revolting against their father and all that. So that is how I will put it. Yes. So you don't have to wait till it go to the devil's cousin and the devil's auntie. Yes. No.
Wow, interesting. We mostly hear, it's the men who like to cheat a lot. But you said something, the men cheat and women cheat. What's mostly are the reasons or the causes of cheating with women?
Thanks. I would say most of the times with cases I've dealt with, some women begin to cheat when they think their husbands are cheating. It is not the right thing to do. But then people will say, should I sit down and he alone be enjoying and I'm here suffering? What's suffering in this matter? When, as my husband said, when you mortify the flesh and then you give your spirit man to God, there are certain things you can easily take and then work it out.
But how about we work a call out?
Okay.
And don't forget that thought.
Yeah,
yes. Mr. Okain, right? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Yeah, you're live.
Thank you so much. So I believe that the subject being discussed is a very critical one that happens in relationships, a lot of relationships. I have come to understand that, marriage in itself is not a stage in life. And it's not a stage of life where you say that I'm done with school, I'm now working, I have my house. So the next thing is that let me marry. Marriage, I believe, is a great institution and a divine institution that God has put together for the fulfillment of purpose. I believe that when this understanding is given to the people or to couples who are entering into marriage, jealousy and cheating can be kept. But a lot of people enter into marriage because they feel it's a stage of life. And they feel that it is time for me to have pleasure. And you see, how many times can you have sex with the same woman? You see, if you are in marriage for the sake of pleasure, you must understand that even within the week of honeymoon, that desire will be gone. That pleasure, that taste will be gone. And you want to eat something else. It's like eating banku for 1 week. I mean, you'll be fed up and you want to eat something else. And that is a critical thing. And I believe that the real purpose of marriage, the real purpose of the institution of marriage needs to be really told so that people don't just enter into marriage thinking that it's a stage of life, thinking that I want to have a certain level of pleasure. I want a man that looks good. I want a lady that has this, that has a lot of bumps here and there. That is not why God instituted marriage. Marriage was for a purpose. And I think that is something that we need to know. And that can help reduce or even curb jealousy and cheating. When you know that I'm married to you because there's a certain defined purpose that needs to be fulfilled. You don't want to look elsewhere. You want to fulfill that purpose. And that will help us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Reverend Okanse. He just preached right there.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the knowledge, the base. Like if the foundation be destroyed, what shall the righteous do?
Yeah.
So it's as though we are not teaching the people the right thing, or people don't want to learn. I don't even know when that really falls.
Yes. Quickly, she was answering a question.
Yes. Okay.
But maybe if I could quickly just cut across.
With this one.
You were asking of women, on the side of the women, why they cheat. She said women cheat when they see their husbands.
Some women.
Yes. Now there are some women when they see their husbands also doing it, and they will be like, why would I sit down for him alone to be enjoying?
Sure.
Yeah. But what I have identified with women cheating is basically when the husband refuses to give the wife attention. When women are not getting the attention from their husbands, and then they find somebody outside who is giving them that attention. It draws them.
That's one.
It attracts them.
Okay, Emmanuel is on the line. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, what poem to sing?
Yes,
you.
Oh, why is it? Make sure life. Also, space in Kikura na mama friend. Chiame mame, enemy papa so for now till in China mama pa.
Okay.
Papa say I am say me watching baby or the atone. Up and down many ajemo.
You take any of my
Bro,
Yes, daddy.
And then I will catch you.
Me team program and can be anayana me fra minya. I thank God for maybe a menyamo. Asema moken cheating me the agency me tiasie. Na jealousy no me twi no eya anita bebre nti asie nti eya me pese jealousy no me kasa wi na wa kira asie twi kakra no ho
pache yo mate me ejuma na ma jealousy ne chesa ho ya
bo me da
Okay, thank you. Let's. Okay.
But I know you didn't understand that.
I did.
You did? What did he say?
But complimenting, I mean,
And
the
then,
guest and of course you as well.
Yeah.
About.
It ends there. That's it. Every other thing. He spoke about you. He said your shirt is nice.
He never makes it.
Yeah. Okay. So back to you, Doc. You were saying before Mommy went.
Yes. So attention. Women love attention. Right. So they complain a lot. My husband is not giving me attention. You know. So when they find somebody who gives them attention, it kind of draws them closer to that person. Right. One, I wouldn't go too much. Number two, economic factor.
Yeah, right. Bishop, it's true. Right. It's true. It's a sad one, yeah?
Yes,
we need to avert ourselves. Look, there was this post that I saw which was sad. People found it very funny, where the beginning, around September, somebody placed on Facebook, I think, that it's a season that women are going out there to sleep with men to be able to pay school fees for their children.
Yes. And it's a norm.
Yes, people find so that any woman that comes to you to beg for school fees, don't sleep with it. So people found it very funny, but it's a very sad one because these are single mothers who have deadbeat dads or dads who are irresponsible and all of that, and so women would want to do this. So I agree, and I mean, what do we do? Is there society that has to heal? Or what? We have to beat the daddies into line?
So I will advise, she's a professional counselor. Absolutely. I did a little bit counseling and psychology in my first degree. But I'm not a professional counselor. But I will advise, that if you're a woman, single lady, and you are believing God for a future partner, don't rush into it. Take your time and make the right choices by the help of the Holy Spirit. Because if you choose wrong now, that will lead into something else tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, the economic factor. Of course, now every single lady wants to marry somebody, a guy who have a good job, living well, with good car.
Counselor is car.
Yes, car and whatever have you.
No matter the nature of the car, they will sit in.
Yeah, they will sit. They will sit in
moves.
Front. Yeah.
And they will shift the seats backward.
Are you speaking out of experience?
Don't do that. I've been seeing that. Don't do that.
And there's nothing wrong about that. Making sure that your future husband has a good job. There's nothing wrong about that. Yeah.
Joe is calling us from Spain, Texas as well. Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're on air.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, I would like to make some contribution to the discussion. You were saying jealousy in peace, jealousy in peace, either crutching or.
She said it.
It's what?
Crutching or nunkuching. It is a man. The nunkuching is for man. Nunkuching is for man, and the crutching is for woman, and ahoya is skimping. That is it. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you. Unfortunately, she was deceived by a gunman. Unfortunately.
So is Krachi and Nkuching. Oh, I see. Yeah, Nkuching is for.
I have no idea.
The Krachi is normal.
Okay, the Krachi is for.
So because women tend to jealous more, so they use the word more.
Yeah, I see. Divorce rates and what the Bible talks about, in what grounds that divorce can be granted. And now, cheating is at its all-time high. Why are we worried about divorce rates if this is the ground for divorce?
Cheating, I made a submission earlier on that when you find it appropriate, that you can handle it and you can forgive your partner, that is the way to go. But you know, you build up and said, somebody does it once and is forgiven. If you do it twice, thrice, that means it's intentional. True. So if I can't take it, God says I hate divorce. But then, you know, there are some men when they are cheating, unfortunately, when the woman asks them, women normally don't take their time to question the man or to do it in a way. But when you come to us counselors, we will teach you how to do it.
Please, you'll be teaching us. Janet is on the line. You teach us. Who is Abner? That one, no, it doesn't know. Janet, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, Janet.
Hello. Hello. Please, I want to contribute to the issue. The problem, where the man of God, where he spoke about ladies who cheat or who goes out from marriage and go and do their own thing behind their husbands and call it cheating. It is the two things he spoke about. It's either short of money, the person is in want. You see, many husbands don't satisfy their wives, and goes out to do their own thing. When the ladies realize that the man is cheating like that, she, being ungodly, will go out and do her own thing. You see it? And then jealousy does not really work in relationship of marriage. But cheating works a lot, especially from the men. And those who are not godly, they will react negatively.
Okay, thank you very much, Janet. Well understood. So please, when you call us, tone lower the volume on your TV set completely so we hear a very good voice. So we're talking about cheating, the grounds of divorce and all of that.
So as I was saying, when you think you can forgive, fine. But then the most difficult issue here is how we approach the men. Some people approach the men shouting, screaming, every day nagging. When you keep nagging, he will go and you will not find him again. You will lose him totally, in most cases. So you have to prayerfully approach the partner who is cheating and try to handle it in an amicable way. If you cannot, that's when you come to the counselors. But then I have to say this, that there are some men, as soon as you start screaming and shouting, you receive beatings. You receive beatings because they're trying to build a defense. Don't come into my space. Whatever I'm doing with my life is none of your business. And this type of marriages, you see that it's like a master and a slave type. I've witnessed so many. And it's the culture. Some of the Ghanaian cultures. Africa. My goodness. Let me limit it to Ghana. This type of I'm the king, you are the subordinate. It's not what God intended for us. So, you know, when we don't go to God who created marriage, the manual is the Bible. So we go to him. That's for Christian marriages. You can easily handle issues because Bible admonishes us to forgive how many times? 70 times 7 in a day.
So it's not a yardstick for a man who don't be cheating.
I'm drawing I'm coming somewhere.
But what
and so,
beat people?
I know.
You know, it's about the divorce. That's why I'm putting this thing. Exactly. It's not mere, you know, people use mere things to divorce. Some people divorce because they found another love. That's better than what they are with. So they'll find ways and means.
Davis from Tema.
Hello, yeah, I'm Davis from Tema.
Yes. Okay, let's hear you.
Mommy, when we talk about marriage, marriage is a plan of God. And a man was not complete when a woman is not with him. So when a woman comes to man, then it means you are complete. Because God said it is not good for a man to be alone. When God created everything, he said everything was good. But to a man, he said it is not good. And then the Bible said, he who finds a woman has found a good thing. So you know you are going to find a good thing. There is no need for you to cheat or maybe do something wrong about something which is good for you. But in this modern time, he said, oh, I will close work 8 o'clock, so I'll be home 8:30. 12 o'clock, the person is not around. And then a woman will take phone and call, oh, Daddy, where are you? Where am I? Am I a child? And then you are calling me. Why? Then he just putting something that will make a woman become angry. And so, Adiana Wakofano, Adiano a good and a Wakofo and a bad. Ubi any Wawal and a town for that. Into your nipa or ye good no or free or besides a new fan hour, 1 hour to call you over by 8 o'clock. About 12. Oh my, or floor besides that you were him or say any Akolana Mayra Watema. Ubin so a toka man, Akola Yaris, Mira to car no control blue at the Abba. Or no ball basketball, as someone making a time committee too hard as a new season. What in the now, my bona man yet, and sign a O2 car. And then he started insulting the woman. Oh, and see, our real no, say, marriage is not a diploma, it's a contract. So you need to read the regulations and the rules in the marriage before you sign it. Because anytime we are now being on the dead, and anytime we are now being on no. And then you pass to our wallet no. Who don't intina oko ware no? Onya wo transfer. Intina di wo no no say. Misunderstanding di ba. E be ma cheating na ye kan cheating na ba mu. Wa ma nipa no happy. Onya ni die wo mu a. Oko abontini na se be ma bi hu no man a little happiness pe. Uko mu so hu say no. E dia na me ye ma brabo. Nipa we atoka ma.
Wow. Where they want no sham.
I know. And would you want to?
Well, I think that he just contributed to what.
Okay, right. There's a message here quickly. Let me just read that so that we can continue. It's from First Lady Jennifer Asari. It said, when people choose their partner for the wrong reason, and after some time they don't get satisfaction in that regard, it results in cheating. They now want to seek for what is lacking in their present relationship. People have to choose right. Yeah. And it says, Jollof for Owache and Don't Marry a Fool, which are her books, is one of the sure ways to prevent cheating in marriage. Now also, while we continue, you can choose to disguise yourself, right? Choose to be anonymous, right? Why did you cheat in marriage? You can add that to whatever questions or submissions. Yeah. Why did you cheat? What made you cheat? Have you ever cheated? How many times? No, what made you cheat?
Or what did you do when your partner cheated?
Exactly, that's also another good question. So you can call us and also share with us so that we can have...
How many times have you cheated? 1.5.
0%. Hey! Don't do that. Why? That is not coming from a very honest
I'm Haley.
Say, hey.
Yes, Bobby, you were
So let me land on that one. I was saying that people tend to divorce based on various reasons, right. And just as the one who said the message said that, because I was driving towards that, when they don't find fulfillment, you know, they saw the thing, they knew it was flashy, and they thought they could enjoy it. At a point, they realized, no, there's better things somewhere. Then they'll start creating problems in the relationship just to have grounds for divorce. We have some people who genuinely cheat. And I say that some people are allowed to leave or to separate just to help the relationship heal. But if it doesn't heal, because when you are in a relationship that there's abuse is what nobody should take from each other.
True.
Slapping, iron beating, I mean, what is it? Before I end, let me read the scripture.
Please do, please do.
The scripture is so powerful. I want to share with the viewers.
Please do.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 6. It says, "Set me like a seal upon your heart, like a seal upon your arm. For love is as strong as death. Jealousy is as hard and cruel as Sheol." That's the place of the dead. "Its flashes are flashes of fire, a most vehement flame, the very flame of the Lord." Jealousy is as hard and cruel as death. Cruel as the grave. You know, when somebody loses something, they say, the grave has been cruel to me. Yes. Death has been cruel. Yes, that's how jealousy is. So when it starts small, try as much as possible to curb it, to stop it, to kill the fire. Because that fire burns so terribly.
That's it.
And that's what drives most people into divorce.
Bishop, what do you do to men especially? I know it takes a lot, it's scarce to find women beating men. So what do you do to men in the church who beat their wives continuously? Like, I mean, what must we do to them? Because I don't understand.
That's a big question. It's a big thing. Personally, in my life, yes, she knows me. In my life, I hate men who beat women. Not just a husband beating wife, but men beating women. I hate it.
Please hold the thought there. Let's speak this way. You share that with us. Jennifer is calling us from Tabora. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Okay, thank you, Koku. Yes, I just want to build you a bit. When your co-host asked how many times have you cheated, I think that sometimes when we say cheating, we only leave it to having a sexual relationship outside of your marriage. But then, what happens mostly is the emotional cheating. So, particularly on the side of the husband, when they are not emotionally present with their wife, but then they are out there for other people. So when, for instance, they have a friend or any other person, a colleague, or even for pastors, their church members have challenges, the men are ready or readily available to help. Meanwhile, their wife needs that measure, even just that measure of attention or affection, and it's not there. So we find that many people cheat in different ways besides having a sexual relationship outside of their marriage. So I want us to take note of that. It doesn't always seem as if because I haven't gone to sleep with another person, but then you are not emotionally present with your wife. Your wife doesn't get you, or your husband doesn't get you emotionally. Your husband is going through something, and you are not emotionally present to give him that support. You are cheating. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Very instructive. Very, very instructive. That's another very strong one. People are being punished, I guess, without knowing. Yeah. So we're talking about your disdain for men who beat their...
I don't advise men to beat women. Yeah. And also for a husband to beat your wife is no. It's no because, we are guided by the scriptures. And the scripture said, who is he that could, let me just paraphrase. that if you love your skin, can you just take a knife and cut your skin? You can do that. You feel the pinch.
Yes.
So if she's my love and I love her so dearly, if I hit her and she say Ajay, I must feel that Ajay. But if I don't feel what she's feeling, then it's a clear sign that the love is not there.
I see.
So what you love, you cannot hurt.
I see.
So beating actually is not to be encouraged.
Okay.
At all.
I see. Before Biadala comes, before I forget this one, some women are also very quick to abuse you. Like you are talking before, you get too tight.
Full plate.
Yeah. And you restrain yourself to do that. And it's continuous sometimes.
Exactly.
What do we do?
So as we advise men, husbands, not to lay hands on their wives, the wives also, or the women also, must also be advised not to quickly raise their hand over their husbands. Yeah, it's all started with your upbringing. Right. We all come from different homes. So the home you are brought up from, will determine what you carry on into your home, into your marital home. Yeah. So if I'm from a home where there is an abuse, that's all I know. So if I get connected to a woman as my wife, and then a little misunderstanding, I know that is how that.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's already in me. I will have to. Same with the lady. So if she's also brought up from a home where the mother, is quick to raise hand on the father, of course, women beat men.
Okay.
There are some women.
It's something, I don't know.
Oh,
yeah. God could be ready.
Yeah, some women. Okay,
we have Kwame. Kwame is calling us from Kwasi. Hi, Kwame.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. You're live on air.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to join the conversation. And Alan, we are talking about jealousy and cheating. And then Alan, Daddy was also talking about men beating women, and then he aborts it very much. And then it's true, though. But I mean, police whereby he loves that the husband. So one day, one of my aunts started
a bit of break. Can you reposition yourself a little bit?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Please, is it okay?
Yes, please.
And so the woman was like, that's how she is. He started down and then what if the man hates you, and then we don't know what is in her. But the man came in and told us that anytime that he beats the woman, he won't give any kind of like a kohomasika. So he will go back, and then the lady would set the table, everything, and see that the man hits her. That's when he lives with her best for her to enjoy. So this, when we say that it's a medical condition, there's a problem with the lead, because some people don't know whether or that.
Right. That's not far-fetched. I've had a friend who.
A lot of people.
Yeah, right. Who just wanted to, be in a relationship where it is the man hits her, and after that, she's convinced that the sex is going to be great.
Makeup sex.
Yeah, makeup sex, and that's like it just. So he's asking, is there a medical condition we need to look at, or what do we do? Yes.
I think psychologists, we need to refer them to psychologists.
Yeah.
Because it has to do with the mind. Yes. And that's what most people say, that when you don't beat a woman, or the woman, some women will intentionally make trouble for the man to beat them. Then the cause of resolving it, then make up sex. Yeah, but I don't think it's the right thing. Yeah, so they need to see a psychologist so that they can be.
There's this case we just handled about last year, that the couple, they were fighting. Exactly. The case was brought. And then, beginning of this year, the man comes to tell us, my wife has given birth.
How?
We were solving the problem, not knowing the two of them.
Oh,
You became the third person. Davis is calling from Tema, right?
Yes.
Hi, Davis.
Hello, Mark.
Yes, yes.
I am with you. Now, my papa can say, when say idea, I will be no. Yeah, the any baby. Now, the feelings, you know, what we will say. That the any one casa. My papa, the other kind, not na me swaso. I feel the beating the as a responsible man. Beating it the. So, you're totally wrong. From Swan, dear Beba. But so far as you are the head of the house, you need to control your heart. And now, Mamma can say, or Baby or how when I now can say, or Baby or any man inside the Kayako, or Ba, sending South Crown of Bobema. A year now, whom you know, a young 10 chemistry, who will say, within a short time, no one knows. So bar crown and Safomone Boa, a yana, who knew who sent them. And so bar crown, a mistake none in Sakawa, yam fire no, and say you move be. But Master Medija will say, Obani Bema, find me to me come a pouch or pa, a wawarium.
Yeah, I miss you. Okay, yeah, that's it. Koku, Obani Bema, why not taka me pouch or pa, wawarium?
Oh, I think it's women.
Women. Do you understand what they say?
Of course. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
My situation is not
it's
that
not
bad.
that bad.
It's in between.
Yeah.
Does it mean apology?
Yes.
Who
Who is quick to apologize?
Quick to apologize.
Yes. You think it's the women or the men?
It differs from home to home.
But largely, I think...
He taught me how to apologize.
Excuse me, say what?
He taught me how to say sorry. I will always stand my ground, never to say sorry.
Wow.
It is when I am at fault, he will come and tell me, I'm sorry. The thing kept going on. That's the initial days of our marriage. And I said, what is this? Then there's something I'm not doing right. When I'm even at fault, he will come and say sorry because God says we should not let the sun go down.
Like, you must be so demure, like, oh.
Yeah. That's why I cherish him so much.
Yeah. I'm doing extra classes for so I also want to do extra classes.
So you had to now change because of the way he would apologize.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
So it's not always about telling us what to do, living it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It helps. It helps a lot.
There's one other question about abuse, right? Is it not the case that abuse does not have to be concealed? Where if it becomes too much, where after the third time, you know, let's report the person to the police. I'll come back, but let's go to outside the shores of Ghana, Nigeria. Blessing is calling us. Blessing, can you hear us? Blessing.
Yes, I can hear you. Here is good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yes, I've been following your discussion right from prayer and teaching. Yes, you are talk of cheating, talk of beating. What I want to contribute there is that we pray that our partner be a true child of God, a true repentant soul, a real believer will not cheat. It will not beat. Because outside knowing Jesus, there is nothing that will make human being not to cheat or to beat. I've been following Dominion. I like your program. God bless you.
Bless you too. Blessing. Bless you, Blessing. That's blessing from Nigeria. Indeed.
Beautiful.
So tell us, people fear that when we report the man especially, the breadwinner will be in jail and it will be the cost of the family again. And so people want to conceal it. It's abuse is abuse. You have to visit Dofsu.
Yes, I agree with you. Abuse is a no. And I don't think when you see the signs, even at that point, you must quickly report. Don't wait till it happens.
Yeah.
As soon as you start seeing the signs that this man or this woman can easily hurt me, you better report it. Draw the person closer, talk about it, and educate the person that if this thing continues or it happens, you will have the law to deal with. I think some of these talks help people to reorganize their minds against their spouses or whoever is in the relationship with. Because if you harbor, women especially harbor abuse, some men harbor abuse because they feel like my other fellow men will laugh at me if they hear this story. So let me keep it to myself. If I get to the office and there's a red mark on my chin, and they ask me, I say, I just slapped me, gave me some hot slap this morning. That's why my eye is red. Then the men will jump on him. Are you not a man? You know, that kind of thing. So men harbor those things. They say, oh, I was doing something and something hit my face. They will try to cover up. So most of the times, it's the shame. And at times, is the, as you said, some people too, is them losing the breadwinner. And at times, after reporting your husband to the police, and he's been dealt with, will you still go to the same man? Exactly. The fear for that one as well. So there are different school of thoughts about why people do not. But I will counsel you when you see the sign. You better report.
I understand. Maybe there should be some practical ways to do that. What I do is when I get to that point, boiling point, I walk out. So I just go and take a walk. Yes. And then come back.
But it's not everybody that's you are restrained, like you,
so
you have self-control.
Yes, I just walk out. So I just want to take especially when it goes to that point, the apogee, where I know that anything can happen within. I'm like, no, get out. And you hear the voice. But Mauli's on the line. Mauli, can you hear me? Hello, Mauli.
Yeah, Daddy.
Mauli? Okay, I think we cannot hear from here. But if you can hear me, Mauli, are you on?
Yeah, I can hear you, Daddy.
Right. So you can also call us, let us know. You cheated. Why did you cheat? You can keep your name off. You call, just say, I call her. You just want to talk about why you cheated and all of that. So you can do that, right?
Yeah, but I remember the situation of Chioma, that singer.
Yes, the singer from Nigeria.
Exactly. And hers was quite extended because the pastors actually came in. Because the public, they were bashing the pastor and all of that to the extent that it affected the children. From some of the reports, the man would actually keep the kids there and let them watch him beat their mother. Or sometimes the children will be allowed to beat their mother also. I catching the flow.
I see. Yeah, I'm catching it. Evans
from Kaneshi. Morning, Evans.
Well, we can't seem to.
I have a problem and I'm going to take it before you.
Please try calling and we'll get that
and
call.
Mauli call back. Evans
yes,
call
and
back.
Mauli should. So you know, with that situation, the church took its blame and everything. But tell me, what extent can the church go? To what extent? How much threshold do you have as a church, as a counselor, to deal with these things? Yeah. So if you can, I mean, let's go with the counselor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe I'm a Christian counselor, so all my examples you can see
it's perfect.
Yes,
it's great.
Christian counselor. You use the word of God because there is no answer to any question about relationship that you cannot find in the Bible. So you use the word of God as a basis. Just as the caller from Nigeria said, if you love God, you will not cheat, you will not beat, you will not destroy. So the people we have, what type of people are they? Are they people who are sold out to God before entering the relationship? Or they are people who think, I'm of age, I have to be in a relationship? My book will still come out. Marriage is not for boys and girls. And I would love no, marriage is not for boys and girls. So if you are not matured enough, maturity plays a big role because maturity helps you to handle situations. When you come to us and we speak to you, it takes maturity to absorb what we are teaching you. But then when you have other counselors outside the counselor, you know, people have counselors outside the counselor's office. They are their friends they roll with. They get to the office, there's this one particular person, they keep reporting to, that's what Sarah did, and what do you think? Meanwhile, you are attending counseling sections. Maybe you've done the first session, the second session, and you have not even delved deeper. Then they start listening to other people. That one too disturbs a lot.
Okay, so, right. Let me go to Biadela more, right? What she's asking is that, would it come to a point where you can say, you know what, this marriage has to be dissolved? It cannot be taken anymore because this abuse, one after the other, we've seen red eye, now we've seen swollen cheek.
Yeah.
You will kill this woman. So dissolve.
Yes. Maybe I'll come in.
Okay.
I know I know viewers might have a different view about what I'm going to say. I am not a conservative divorce preacher.
Okay.
Because cheating might not only be the basis on which a divorce happens.
Okay.
So with the question you just put on board, when this situation comes to the church, okay, so we'll look at it. How many times has it happened? For the first time, the second time, the third time, and you keep counting.
And the man is not repentant.
The man is not repentant. He's still abusing the wife and all that. For the story of the chairman and all that. It even did happen in Florida.
Yes, where the guy killed,
I think,
gunned or something.
Exactly. You know, the best way to handle this issue is to advise the woman to separate. Walk out for the time being. Separate. The two of you get separated. Don't ever even think about, I'm going to lose the breadwinner. Separate, because you must value your life.
You might lose your life.
You might end up
protecting the breadwinner.
Exactly. And this is what happened in both cases, that of Nigeria and that of Florida. You understand? Yeah. And it almost nearly happened in my home too before. I'm not talking about the two of us. No. I'm not talking about us. But in my home, my family, it nearly did happen. You understand? And at the end of the day, there have to be a separation and all that. Yeah. So the church must not wait and be saying that, oh, it will be well. Oh, have patience. Oh, it will be well. Have patience. That have patience, that the man is killing the woman. Yeah. So as soon as this issue comes to the church, the counselors, the professional counselors in the church, and then you, the head of the church also, you must quickly sit down and look at it and say, now, this is heading somewhere. Please separate. So advise the woman to separate. And if the woman heeds to this counsel, this advice, it's going to save her life. Yeah. So I wouldn't come in and be preaching Bible and be preaching Bible every year. It shall be well, have patience. He will change, he will transform, and he's not changing.
Evans is, yeah. One of those are singing it. Evans is coming from Kanish. Evans, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yes, Evans, you're on air.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
I got married to a lady and we have one boy. But before then, the lady had a prophet friend who was not married. And according to the one who linked me to the person, to the lady, he said that he was serving the lady used to serve the prophet. So when we got married, I told the lady that since I have married, he have to stop that thing so that we concentrate on the marriage. He told me praying that for that one day he cannot stop because he have been with this prophet for a long time. So I stopped commenting on that. So one day he came to have one of the engagement ring was missing and I asked her what happened. He said he went and watched for the prophet. And the engagement, ring got missing. And I said, oh, why? So then he should call the prophet. I said at the time he was doing that, the prophet wasn't around. He has gone somewhere. So I asked her to call the prophet and tell him what has happened. The following day he came and he said he went and searched for the engagement ring, but as at 90 days. The other day, the same thing, the thing has been continuing. She has been cooking for the prophet. Has talked. He doesn't want to stop. Because of that, she said, I'm not giving her peace of mind. So she has packed her things and have gone back to the mother. He said, if I change my mind, if I stop commenting on that this thing before he will come back. Almost 8 months now. He is with the mother. I tried to convince her to come back, but as at now she's still there. So now I don't know what to do. So I want you to advise me on that.
I was better at this time. You had given your facial expressions away. I was better.
I wanted to ask him, what is the prophet saying?
But Doc, must the prophet say something? He should go and get married as well, right? No, I mean, you get married.
Spiritual cheating. No, I don't know.
Oh, Doc, the prophet, you have to get a wife or a house help, I guess.
My goodness.
People
do wrong things thinking they are serving God. I watched this short clip where this lady will not feed the husband, will not, just as the man is saying, he is my man of God. So he must serve the man of God. Says who? People get it wrong that your marriage is first before the church. Your relationship comes first, your family comes first. And as soon as you get married, you must cut ties with that service you are rendering.
Exactly.
So God in heaven understands that you are...
What happens to him? Must he allow the lady to go?
He wants to know what to do. That's why I'm asking, what type of prophet is he? And he must know the right thing to teach the daughter. You are now married, so please go and enjoy marriage with your husband.
But the woman has packed out.
Yeah,
and he is asking now whether
what should he do?
Yeah.
If I want to be frank with the gentleman,
the woman is not meant for him.
Before he got married to that lady, the lady might have something going on with that prophet.
Yes, that is obvious.
Yes.
You don't even have to be a prophet before you can.
No, you don't have to be a prophet. Yeah. I don't need to be a major prophet.
Yes. Kingsley is calling us. Kingsley. Kingsley is on the line. Hi, Kingsley.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please, I wanted to ask a question.
Right.
I wanted to ask that if your partner is cheating, how will you know that this person is cheating on you?
Okay. All right. But before we answer that, what must he do now? Leave the woman to go?
Since it's a marriage that involves families, I think they need to go see the family, discuss the issue, and then if they can separate, they separate their own way. Because it looks like the heart is not for that man. My dear caller, the lady's heart is not for you. So it's odoko baby odowo. The heart, the love in the heart of this lady is taking her to where she feels loved. So I think the earlier the better. And when they were courting, didn't he see the signs? Because the lady was doing this job before you went ahead to marry her. She was serving the prophet. So you should have discussed all these things during courtship. That as soon as we marry, you can't do this job again. And all that. But then if you sit aloof and watch her continue, and now she's packed out, that means she's not meant for you.
Indeed.
And the family, you actually said they should speak to the family.
They must separate them. You know, they cannot just, the lady has packed out, then you just go and marry.
But the guy says the lady is gone to her mother's house. And she's been there for 8 months.
Means she's aware.
That means the parents are aware.
The parents are aware.
Yeah, that marriage is not meant to be.
It's clear.
Who even was their counselor?
Yeah.
Have they gone through premarital counseling?
You'll be surprised the prophet too.
A probably.
Right?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
So if it's the same prophet, there is no way that he's going to counsel that the lady, as soon as you get married to this gentleman, your services to me will be cut off. He will not do that because he knows what he's benefiting from the lady. You know, this sometimes this. I don't want to go there because I'm a man of God. Somebody might say you are attacking. Yeah, but I think there must be a lot of education. Yeah, a lot of education for men of God must not take advantage of their flock.
Okay.
Yeah, men of God. We've been married for 30 years. There is no single day somebody comes from the church to come and do anything in the house for us. Now. Because it's not a mission house. So for church people to come there, I'm coming to cook, I'm coming to clean, I'm coming to wash. Now we don't entertain those things.
Wow.
No, not at all.
I'll visit you next week.
Finally, before we end, it says signs of cheating.
Signs of cheating. Oh, we shared that earlier on. So we said you will realize that the person gets a call, then he goes to the toilet. The person has changed the name. You hear a mail. You know there are some phones. You can actually hear eavesdrop when someone is speaking. So you hear a mail whereby he's telling you it's my sister who has called, Pamela, or the manager has called, and all those excuses. Then that's it's a sign that the person is having attention for somebody else. And then in some instances, you see some Momo transactions keep going, and it's every 2 weeks, and it's constant. Yes.
Doc,
so,
you are a private investigator. Doc is a PI. Because I didn't avert my mind to that one.
From where we sit, we hear a lot, and we see a lot. So when they have 2 families now, they are taking care of you and taking care. And in some cases, you will see that the person is always rushing out, goes to work, but doesn't come home early. These are all signs, because if it continues, it's continuous. So your work every day you have to close work at midnight.
Even the president is not closing.
So prophet, the president try to have his own time. It's waste time. So these are some of the signs. So when you see these signs, it's healthy for you to approach your partner in humility and in love. Correcting in love that these are some things in the initial stages. If you have not caught the person, he would deny. He would definitely deny. But when you know the thing is going too much, sit the person down and talk about it. If not, escalate it to a counselor.
Yeah, then maybe quickly to add to it, you know, When you realize your other partner, keep giving excuses, too many excuses in certain things they're supposed to be doing, too many excuses, it can also be a sign of cheating. Too many travels.
Okay.
Yeah, too many travels. Today I'm going here, today I'm going there. Sometimes probably it may be linked to your job or something like that, or family meeting. It can also be a sign of cheating.
Counselor Dr. M.F. Seli, Bishop Dr. Fafali Seli were our guests. Grateful that you can come. Thank you very much, and you look fantastic. Love Dr. Series continues next week. We're back again from Monday to do it all over again. My name is Kokulumo.